What's up guys, this is Save Knight and welcome back to Let's Play Wizardry, Tale of the Forsaken Land. The last episode, before I went back down to B2, I came back to the bar again. And did I pick up a second? Yes, I picked up another quest from Lorenzo, check if he is dead or alive. And he asks you to go look for the body of some convicted killer named Gilman. I haven't found it yet, but I think I'm actually getting close to doing it. I was able to explore the second floor and the third floor of B2. Picked up a bunch of chests. I also picked up a ring, like a key item ring, the Queen's ring, and you had some weird flashback or something. So I don't know what the fuck that was about. Picked up a bunch of items. Like I got quality metal armor, which is a little bit better. Picked up a steel gauntlet, and also I came across that elf chick again. I forgot what her name was offhand. That gave me a magic crossbow and a thunder cloak, which is freaking pissed off. Magic crossbow is also pissed off. It's a magical weapon that lets you kill undead. It is two-handed, so I can't use a shield with it. So I gave up her decorative charm to give her the thunder cloak to kind of make up for that defense loss. And it also reduces damage from thunder. I also hit a switch on the third floor that moved the drawbridge from the third part up to the second part, so now I can access a different part that I was never able to. I'm so fucking close to hitting level 4 for trust. Where am I going? I'm coming here to get rid of a bunch of shit. Not that I need the money right now, but I'm trying to keep this and that and that. Sell that. Give her that. So I can get rid of all. Actually, I'm going to keep these because I frog it. I'll be getting someone else pretty soon too, hopefully. Okay, back to here, because I also met up with Rui, who told me to go back to the bar and talk to Garcia, and tell him, you know, she's coming back with the thing. I also completed Lydia's quest before I even went down there, with the monster shop thing that her dumb boyfriend tried starting. I'm just looking for you. Lydia's expression didn't change, but her voice had much more enthusiasm than before. I heard he's going to quit his monster shop business. Thank goodness, it's all thanks to you. He'll probably be running around again, but I'm sure that he's probably getting ready to start an honest business. I can finally sleep well at night. I just wanted to say thank you. Of course, I wanted to give you your reward as well. Hope we could meet again somewhere. Goodbye. Got another field stone and 350 XP. And you scan the tavern to find the man named Garcia. You didn't ask what he looks like, so you don't know who he is. What you looking around for? Looking for someone? You have to worry for whether or not he knows a man named Garcia. Garcia, so I'm placing a request at the counter. The girl who's working on his quest hasn't come back yet, so he's kind of fidgety. Yeah, you met her in the labyrinth? Yeah, that's perfect. Take that old man's quest. He'll be here in a flash. You'd get paid. That's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. That fucking works. Quest least. Finding a girl named Rui. I asked a girl named Rui to do something for me, but I'm worried because she hasn't come back yet. Would you go search for her? Already found her. Hey you accepted my quest? A dwarf warrior yelled over the noise of the people in the tavern. I'm Garcia. I've been making crappy swords for some 60 years now. Just went to find a girl named Rui. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her name right. You told Garcia that you met Rui on the 2nd floor. You also told him that she'd bring back the promised goods. Really? He's getting worried since she hasn't come back yet. I just finished requesting a search for her, but I guess there's no need for that if she's still alive. Thanks for telling me. Here's your reward. 400 XP. This must be a new record. Oh yeah. It's not a real quest, but if you run into her again, I want you to tell her something. Tell her not to overwork herself. Smile out warmly. Honestly, I like to go and tell her myself, but I'm just getting too damn old. You just can't do things like you used to. Feel like I've become something stupid. Feel like I'm becoming stupid or something. Garcia scratched his head. It's the same for humans or dwarves. Eventually, things break down. You have to live it up before you break down completely. Be it the world's prettiest woman or the strongest warrior, you'll always end up getting your ass kicked by God. Sorry about that. You complain a lot once you get old. I'll see you later. That was quick. HP doesn't really do shit for me here, but... And... I thought there was another quest I was supposed to pick up. Try going back in real quick. I thought they had a second quest. I guess I can't get it yet. Okay, never mind. Stupid fucking mage. Okay, I'm gonna head back down to B2. Oh, yay. Your party rank went up. You've obtained the following AA: Spell Cancel, Stun Attack, and Hold Attack. Yay. Eyes rank of Fur. Real quick before hitting back to the 2nd floor, since I got that Queen's Ring, I'll come back here and drop it off. If I can, I should be able to. Have you found the soldiers? Shook your head and held the Queen's Ring obtained on the 2nd floor. This is... I'll do a squinted to get a better look. You're surprised to sense an atmosphere of sadness. You wonder why such a feeling was in the air. Where did you get this? You nodded, do it not as slowly to explain how you got the ring. I like this tune. I think it's called Tense Moment or something. Or, no, not Tense Moment. It's called something. This is the ring that Her Majesty had lost in the flash. This ring was with her for a long time until then. Your Majesty, if you'll excuse me. But they took the Queen's hand and put the ring on her ring finger. The ring returned to where it belongs, seemed to sparkle with even more beauty. But the Queen gazed at it without any expression and only uttered a few words of appreciation. Thank you very much. Now go on and search for those soldiers. You left the room without a noise as you felt somewhat rejected by the unpleasant mood. Okay, that was kind of whatever. Okay, I'm back on the 2nd floor. The elevator thingy got moved back, so I have to go move it again. But I'm back to this part where you met Rui. What the heck is she thinking? She's like getting a whole mess of frickin'... She's like... Wait, try that again. She's like setting a whole mess of frickin' traps on the other side of the door. She yelled at me, telling me not to bother her while she was working. She won't be able to get out of there herself then. Who cares? She's such an idiot. She's also hot, so I don't care. What are you doing? A little wall just said I wouldn't be bothered, and now look. Oh, but actually, you have great timing. I need some help. Ruby grinned mischievously after she said that. Do you know what baked silver is? I think it's used in material to make swords. The raw ore is buried within the bedrock right there, but the bedrock crumbles easily and is difficult to get. So if you get it for me, I'll show you lots of appreciation. Well, you should do it for me anyway as punishment for destroying my wall. We'll push from behind by Rui to walk toward the bedrock. You see a pink stone shining within the wall of the bedrock. That one right there, that's baked silver. That's it. You took out a knife and started carving away at the bedrock. You got the baked silver. Oh, you did it. You're great. You handed Rui the baked silver. I can finally go back to town now, thanks. I'll give you my appreciation after I return to town, okay? Okay, now I'm gonna head back to town. Completely forgot to actually do some of this crap here. Where's it at? Is it this one? Okay, that's a cursed one. And another cursed one. Just all that crap. Head back to the guild, not the guild. Actually, yeah, let me swing by the guild. Since now that I'm level 4, let me see if I have any new ones I can pick up. Not register. I got rush. None of those. None of those. And assisted shot. Party rank 4 or above. Back row 1 to 3. Party minimum 2. Result projectile is thrown to aid accuracy of comrade. Can't be combined with other assisted AAs. So basically, right before anybody in the front row attacks, everyone in the back row will attack. The same anime. That's cool. Hell yeah. I also didn't show other things in the bar, because I just keep forgetting to do that. Heard from Rui, you helped her out, huh? Sorry to cause you all this trouble. Now I can finally make the sword I promised to make. Guy can't sleep without a sword, but this sword he wants me to make takes well over twice as much big silver to make. It's hard to find big silver in this day and age. To tell you the truth, I'd almost given up. Garcia held out his sword. It was a foreign sword in a red sheath. It's not much, but I want you to have this. I think you'll like each other. Swords are like women. If you don't match, things don't go so well. Plus, you don't know. You'll live long when you have a good sword by your side. But don't you know you'll live long when you have a good sword by your side? Whatever. A good sword lets you feel eternity. That's why I like swords. Gave you with a craftsman katana that no one can fucking use. Still can't do that other one yet. Where the fuck is bitch at? Is she here? And I was just in here. Nope. The inn. There we go. She has to be in the inn. Thanks to you, I was able to finish my quest. Thanks. Rui sighed with a gentle expression on her face. I guess being alone has limitations. I used to be in a party, but my leader was good for nothing. He didn't even care if anyone died. That's why I traveled alone. But now I'm kinda down. Maybe I should change businesses. Oh yeah. It's not what I promised, but call me if you need any help. Rui has been registered as a member. You can add her to your party at the tavern. You learn Rui's back attack, allied action back attack. And I'm going to fucking get her. Still can't do that other fucking quest yet. Wonder why. I mean, I'm actually at the place. Should be able to, but go to recruit and maid characters. Those are the ones that I saw in the guild. Press that, and you can see what they're wearing and what their stats are. Any spells they may have. They're level 3. 3. And 3. Ooh, you got a crossbow and leather, but I really don't need that right now. Oh, press R1 to go to original characters. You have Rui, Magus Short Sword, Magus Armor, Small Steel Shield, Silencing Staff, and Robe. She's got a fuck ton of sorcerer spells, because I think I missed a part where you talk to her, I think in somewhere, I forgot where the fuck it was. You talked to her and she said that she used to be a sorceress before she switched occupations. That's why she has all these sorcerer spells, but the way that spells work in here is, if let's say you're a sorcerer and you learn whatever spell, and you change job class, you'll still have access to those spells if you have magic points to use them, unless you're a warrior. But like, since she's now a thief, she can only use up to level 3 sorcerer and priest spells. But if, let's say, she gains enough magic points to use the level 4 and 5, then she will use it. Now I have Rui. Yay. I should go the fuck back in here. Who has it? Party item. Okay. Magus's armor, 2 to 3. Come back in here real quick. God, this is taking forever to do. Buy a cloak. It's not much, but it's something. Actually, hold on. Enabled to kill undeads, but it's weak. But fuck it. So that. Craftsman katana, it has no special name, but was forged by a skilled craftsman. It can cut just by touching it. I have no one who can use that. Okay. Now back to the second fucking floor again. Okay, that was super long and annoying. I came back down to B2, or the second floor of B2. And if any time you leave the dungeon, you'll have to go back and hit switches and shit again. Not the permanent switches like the one for that door on B1, but the elevator one, or the bridge one in B2, you'll have to actually go back and hit. And by the time I did all that shit, I was ready for like 4 fucking levels. For me, Kyo, Sarah, and Rui. And I also picked up, what the hell? I picked up another quality metal armor while I was down here. And I picked up a Magus's chainmail, which is super awesome. And that was pretty much it. If I pick up another one, I need to remember to give it to her. Then now that I'm actually back here, if you try to step this way, after you do that whole thing with everything else before, this will happen. You heard a strange noise as if something was being dragged. Will you confirm what it is? Yes. You heard beast-like grunts approaching. What came up the stairway was a group of the undead. There was something different about the undead. The undead until now always attacked living beings, but they were just gazing at you presently. The undead started walking fearfully with their arms stretched forward, and then they started falling like marionettes that had gotten their strings cut. A wicked feeling was expanding rapidly. It was like a breath of darkness. There was something different in general about this feeling than before. Suddenly, hate blew upward in the form of a hot wind. The ground was giving off a burnt smell and emitted an eerie light. Something was trying to change in substance. It was definitely something evil. And here we have the Reaper. It's like, son of a bitch, I hope I'm fucking strong enough to fight this. Light actions. And since now that I'm level 4, I actually am able to do 2 actions per round. First thing, definitely spell cancel, which is one I just learned. That is the same thing as restrict shot, but it does for magic. Offense. Double slash these 2 for that. Should hold up. But he can use Dispel. Guess he can't. Okay, double slash those 2. Have him use Teal. Try to kill those zombies. Which wasn't strong enough. God damn it, you suck. Nope. Put us up to that shit real quick. Same thing. Nope. Basically just rinse and repeat. Have them 2 do that. God, you suck. Nope. I'd rather have him, you know, physically attack me than use spells. And there we go. The labyrinth was unbelievably solid compared to the fierce battle that just occurred a moment ago. What the heck was that? I've seen a lot of monsters, but that was a first. I'm still getting the chills. Felt like I was stuffed in a coffin throughout the whole battle. I think I'm gonna have nightmares. During battle, he was throwing all these negative thoughts at me. Sadness, hatred, anger. So many emotions were flowing from him. Yeah, it's like the souls of the dead, all gathered inside of it. It's not a monster, it is death itself. Maybe that Reaper has something to do with this labyrinth. I'm not sure if it's the smell, but I felt negative thoughts of destruction from it. It's very similar to the bad vibes I get from this labyrinth. I feel like its evilness is stuck all over my body. Whatever it is, I wouldn't want to see it again. I haven't really beaten it, it just vanished. The main part of it is probably somewhere deep inside this labyrinth. This may be a mission that was sent from God. The Flash, the countless monsters, and the incarnation of death. It just seems like we're all just in a bad dream. But it's not like we're gonna wake up out of it. Oh my gosh, she doesn't say anything. Nope. Whoever the hell this is. Oh, another quality metal armor. Already freaking out the two that I needed. Crap. That again. Some more. Oh, okay, that's it. I'm actually on B4, like the bottom part of B4. A samurai and a priestess were fighting monsters. The samurai was fighting desperately while protecting the priestess. You decided to attack the monsters before they noticed you. After the samurai helped the priestess to her feet, he turned towards you. Samurai, so you're adventurers? Thank you for helping. As a soldier of Duhan, I'm ashamed of myself for being such a disgrace. Both seem to be soldiers of Duhan. Samurai bit his lip as you spoke to him about the order you accepted to find a missing unit of soldiers. We are that missing unit, although the two of us are the only survivors of the unit, so I guess you can't call us a unit anymore. We're researching the undead monsters. We found out the cause of it. We found out the cause of them flooding the town all the way from the 4th level, but I'm sorry. It would have turned out this way if only I had more magical power. Don't worry about it. It's Arlia's fault for going in without knowing how the enemy would attack. If you prove yourself in action, you can still become a Queen's Guard. Our leader must really be fretting. Prove myself in action, huh? I thought we were doing this for Her Majesty. Well, there are those who are not doing it for that purpose. How dare them? If Sophia heard, she'd be very disappointed. Sophia? Are you talking about Sophia, the sacred healer of the Queen's Guard? Isn't she your superior? She has power to heal and soothe emotions. Her power to heal is much praised, but that is not all that she was. Anybody who faces her would feel a type of comfort that soothes the heart. Anybody can protect Her Majesty physically from danger, but Sophia is the only one who can protect the emotions of Her Majesty. I believe she is a true Queen's Guard. Isn't that the purpose of a Queen's Guard? The priestess came to her senses abruptly and looked down in embarrassment. I'm sorry for babbling. I'm not even a Queen's Guard. Don't worry, I don't mind. Now we both need to get back to town somehow. Yes, we do. Somebody turned towards you. I'll report to Sir Ledoux about you. I'm sure you will receive some kind of reward, so if you have time, stop by the Imperial quarters. And if I may ask of you, please give this to a samurai who is roaming in the 4th level of the labyrinth. The samurai wrapped a katana in a cloth and handed it to you as he spoke. He looked out for me when I was searching the 4th level. He said he would keep on searching alone, but that area is a nest for undead. Even for a samurai, it would be a tough fight without spells. But with this katana, it can kill the undead. This katana holds some moderate magical powers. You got the sword sheath. Samurai's name is Matsuri. He is easy to recognize, with hair bound. I apologize for the trouble, but I have faith in you. After the priestess spoke, he took the priestess's hand and started walking. Okay. Is it this one? There's a skeleton on the ground. Gilman was written on a name tag. This place was where criminals who committed serious crimes were detained. It seemed to be a while since he died because all that was left was a skeleton. But from the sturdy frame of the skeleton, it was easy to tell he was a big man. the features of the remains before you match the description given from the quest that you accepted. As proof for the person who requested this quest, you decided to bring back the name tag. You got the name tag. Lorenzo's quest has been completed, yada yada yada. Chest plate. I don't remember what that one is. Oh, son of a fuck. Really? Well, this is technically the last little bit, so... Damn, only if I had more strength. There's something suspicious about that switch on the other side of the room. It's probably a switch to operate the elevator. But you know, life's full of crap. Hobbit thief let out a deep sigh. The lever won't budge no matter how hard I push or pull it. Oh well, I guess I should give up. The thief left disheartened. Yeah. Emergency switch for elevator. Move the lever? Yes. Thief. Whoa, there's a trap set, just as I thought. You fucking dick. With the hobbit thief who left just a moment ago depressed. I knew something was fishy. My intuition scares me sometimes. Hobbit thief smiled as he said this. Heh, don't get upset. We adventurers need to cooperate. You're looking for it too, right? The road treasure of this labyrinth? Rumor gets around, you know. I heard it's a treasure so great no king has ever laid eyes on it. That's why even the queen is after it. Hobbit thief suddenly lowered his voice. About the treasure in the labyrinth, it's actually a camouflage. Investigation is just a cover for them to search for the treasure. I'm sure you've seen the Duhan soldiers roaming around in the labyrinth, right? We need to find it before they do. I'm Daniel. If something happens again, let's help each other, okay? Okay, that's actually it for now. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Since I hit the switch, the elevator switch, however, does remain active. So I'm not going to have to worry about coming all the way back down here. I could just technically hit the first floor and then just go all the way to the next floor. But go to town. Do that quest turn in. Eat me some cake. Oh, it's you. So was Gilman dead? You gave him the name tag that you found on the second floor. You told him about the corpse, which you believed to be Gilman. I see. Got all choked up. He made a cross and whispered a prayer. He finally realized his desire, but his face was clouded, bearing the sadness. He's a bit sacrilegious, but if he was still alive, I would have some things to say to God. Now I can finally look God in the face. Living is hard, isn't it? I'm happy just living and dying like normal, but why do we have to hate others? That's a good question. Ooh, petrified dagger. And 1500 XP. Thank. Quest list. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. I lost my memory during the flash. I can't remember who I am, nor where I came from. Will you help me find out who I am? poorly dressed man staggered towards you. Thank you, I heard that you have accepted my quest. He looked calm, but his eyes dashed around. He began whispering to you. You may think it's a strange quest, but hear me out. I want you to find out who I am. According to the man, he lost his memory because of the flash. He said that when he came to his senses, he was wandering the prison. He had no idea who he was or where he had come from. He only had a single clue. It was a woman's brooch. Can you take it and look at it? It was a beautiful brooch. It must have been the work of some well-known craftsman. I don't recognize it, but it must mean something for me, a man to be carrying it. You got the brooch from him. Maybe a difficult quest, but please. Okay. Yeah. A magical dagger with blade emitting a subtle magical light can petrify and defeat the undead. And that's gonna go straight to him. I'm trying to keep him with at least a double hit weapon. It's like 2 to 3, 2 to 5. It's holy crap. I mean, just a little bit more damage, but it can also petrify, which will instantly kill an enemy. And it can also kill the undead, so it kind of makes up for that. Okay, so that quest is going to be completed. When I come back, I am going to sell off some extra crap. I'll meet you straight back at the bottom of B2, and then I will make my way into B3. So until next time, this is Save Night on Let's Play Wizardry Tale of the Forsaken Land. Later, guys.